this is going to be a really interesting route. When we leave out of Post 21, we're going to go to the Missouri Veterans Home. It's going to be our first stop on day one. But on the way, we're going to pick up the traveling Vietnam Wall and escort that to the Veterans Home, which will be an awesome day for them, an awesome event for us. And then from there, we're going to head south to Branson. We're actually going to go to Table Rock Lake Post, which is in the Branson, Missouri area, and we're going to let folks enjoy the hospitality of that very exciting town that we like to showcase in Missouri. On day two, we'll head south into Arkansas. We'll stop at the Turpentine Creek Wildlife Preserve, which is a really interesting place. It was something near and dear to Dave Schoonover, who was a board member there for 22 years. Him and his wife Millie helped to build that place, and we're going to go in there and support that facility along the way. After we leave there, we'll ride the historic Highway 23, known as the Pig Trail, down to Russellville, Arkansas, where we'll overnight. In Russellville, they're going to have the entire entertainment district closed for us and opened up just for us. They're going to have food, live music. It's going to be an exciting overnight stop. The next morning, the ride really gets pretty, because when we leave out of there, we'll be on the historic Scenic 7 Highway down into Hot Springs, which is a beautiful ride. And folks, a lot of folks don't know that Hot Springs is a national park. So the Hot Springs, all of those historic hotels, we're going to ride right by them through that historic district on our way into Malvern, Arkansas for lunch, where we're going to have lunch at the Boys and Girls Club. From there, we'll head south. The highlight of that, at the end of that day, is we're going to stop at Duck Commander, and the Robertson family from Duck Dynasty is going to be there to greet us, and everybody's going to get a duck call. So that's going to be a fun day. On the next, when we leave out of West Monroe the following morning, we're going to ride to Vicksburg, and folks are going to have the opportunity to explore the historic city of Vicksburg, Mississippi. We wanted to go en masse into the battlefield, but that's just impossible. So we're going to give them a landing spot and let them go enjoy that city of Vicksburg. And then from there, we'll rally up, go refuel, and head on down to Camp Shelby, where we'll overnight in the Hattiesburg, Camp Shelby area. The last day of the ride, it's going to be a really pretty ride as well. It's going to be our shortest day, but we're going to ride into Louisiana, to the Southeast Louisiana Veterans Cemetery, where we're going to pay tribute to the fallen heroes of our nation. And from there, we'll ride across over into the entrance to the Causeway Bridge, where we'll stage there at the tollway area there, and then take us across the 23-mile bridge across the Heart of Lake Pontchartrain in the Jefferson Parish. It'll be a beautiful way to finish this ride, and I can't wait, honestly, to get us on the road and get this thing started, because along the way, we've got some other surprises for them that they'll be excited to be part of. I believe that us transitioning to the VCF is the perfect transition at the perfect time. You know, we have a lot of pride in what we did, raising the money for the Legacy Scholarship Foundation, and we achieved the goal that we set 17 years ago. So there was going to come a time when we were going to have to transition to something that could help us broaden our scope to help more people, and that's what we're doing. The Veterans and Children's Foundation is commonly referred to as the Foundation of Hope because it provides that hope to military members and their families. When they're at their lowest point, needing financial assistance, the American Legion is there. When those veterans leave service and they need to be connected to the veteran service officers that are going to help them connect to the benefits that they've earned through the Veterans Administration. That benefits not just the veteran, but it benefits their family, the community they live in, the support system that surrounds them. The Veterans and Children's Foundation is one of our more holistic foundations that the American Legion has. And I'm excited that the riders are going to have a chance to contribute to that. And I think the more they learn about this foundation, the more excited they're going to be to ride for it. One of the things I've tried to do since I became the chief ride captain for the ride and the national chairman for the riders is to recognize that we've got folks that sacrifice their time, energy, and treasure to come and support this National Legacy Run. Many of our folks that ride this ride still work, so they take their vacation days and spend their vacation money to come and ride the Legacy Run. So that's why I always try to build something into the ride on every day that makes this worth their investment. You know, if you're going to come, we want to build memories on this ride. We want you to leave the ride thinking that was such a great experience. I can't wait for next year's ride. Because believe it or not, even though right now I'm up to my neck in planning and crossing the details for the 2024 Legacy Run, I'm already looking forward to the 2025 run. Because that's just the way that my brain works, right? I'm always looking for how can I make it better every year, because I want you to come on this ride and say, wow, what an experience, so that you can come back and join us again the next year.